Welcome in the sewing room. I'm so glad y'all are here with me on this windy March day. Hope y'all are staying safe and from all the bad storms down in the south. Mississippi, Alabama have been hit really hard. Arkansas, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, some of those were hit real hard the other day. It's just a really bad storm sweeping across the nation. And I hope y'all are staying very safe. And hope you come out with minimal damage, and everything is just wonderful for you all. I had this company reach out to me. It's been a while back, I guess, and asked me if I'd like to try their earpods. Y'all can see that right there. That's what they are. And I said yes, because I've never found any that would stay on my ears, that I could hear with. I've tried AirPods. I've tried all kinds of earbuds. I've tried them all. I really have, y'all, and they just don't. I've never found any that worked. I said yes, I would love to try them. Because if they work, I will give you all a great review and everything will be wonderful. So I've had them for a while, and I love them. I do. I love them. They come in this little case like this right here. See that? And they fit over your ear like this. Can y'all see that? Fit right like that. And the sound quality is phenomenal. I mean, it's not like you're hearing them through earpods. It's like just if the sound is over here and you're hearing it. These things are really great. I'm going to put y'all a link to them in the description box. They're LYTMI, and my glasses don't bother them. And they just stay put. I can shake my head, I can jump up and down, I could run. I never could exercise with the others. They just fall out of my ears. And these do not. These stay put until I take them off. They're very comfortable. They're very lightweight. It says they're water resistant and plays for 30 hours. 30 hours of music. So they're over the ear headphone. It's what they're called. It's called Cozy Fit, which I love. I'm telling y'all, these are the best I have ever had. And I've tried several different pairs. And so yes, I give these 2 thumbs up, a 5-star rating. They're really nice. So that's what they are right here. So y'all check out their link below, especially if you've had a hard time like me and could not get earphones to work for you. Give these a try, because I really do like them a lot. They stay in this little case right here, and you plug your case in and it charges them, and it comes with the cord. It's USB-C, which everything is going to now. I think it was a federal thing come down that all cords had to be universal USB-C. So keep that in mind. So now we're going to get on to our video. Yes, we are. And we're going to color more with fabric. Fabric coloring. That's what we're doing. Fabric coloring. And I have this right here. I ordered these overalls. They were on sale. They are Free People. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Free People clothing. These are Free People. And they have these pockets right here. I've already ripped the pockets out. 2 pockets on the front. See, I ripped them out because we're going to put something on them. And then here's the back, and I just think they're so cute. I've gotten something on that was not on there before. But here's the back of them. And I'm going to put something on the back. And we're going to do something on the pockets. We're going to do 3 colorings, 3 color designs, 3 fabric coloring designs to go on these overalls. Okay? Are y'all excited? I am. I'm excited to do those. And our designs are two we've already done before, but we had to shrink them down. And one that we've not done. Oh, did I keep my pictures out? I did not. I did. This is the one we've not done. Sally, the scrappy little sloth. You'll see her. I've got my bigger table up here now, y'all. I got more room to work and play, and y'all can sit back here, and you're not sitting on top of me, and you know, it's just, we've got more space and a sturdier table. Our other table is just a folding card table, and it was not the best in the world. It worked, but it was not the best. So I finally got my bigger table out of my craft frame at the other house. So here's Sally. And we're going to do Jill the giraffe, which we've already done on the back of our jacket. We're going to do her again. And our Zelda the zebra, we are going to do again. And there's Zelda. And here is Jill. Here's Jill. Now you see how Jill's facing this direction? We want Jill to face this direction. So I have reversed her. I printed her out. I traced the back side so that she will face the other direction. Okay? Because, surprise, surprise, we want our animals facing each other on our pockets, not both facing the same way. So you can do that with these. You can change the directions they face. You can change the size, make them as large or as small as you want. Be careful going small because you'll have teeny, 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 tiny pieces that will be a little more difficult to cut and sew around, because here's the size of some of our pieces for Jill, and they're kind of small. They are. I had to make her kind of small, but I think these are doable pieces. And here's a bunch of our fabrics I've pulled out, a bunch of scraps. Our zebra we're putting on this piece. And these are not going to have flannel behind them like I always have before, because I don't want it to make it real heavy, okay? So these are just going to be plain on fabric with no flannel. See, here's Jill and here's Zelda, and they're going to face each other, one on each pocket. And then here's our sloth. I did have to downsize him just a little bit. I think this is about maybe 60%, 55 or 60% of his original size, because he was really big and I didn't want him that big on my back. Didn't want him to come all the way down between my legs. So alright, so let's start with our little giraffe here. I'll bring y'all up here closer. Turn you down here so you can see what we're doing. How's that? Can y'all see good now? Here's our design that we're going to be working on. I'll scoot those to the back. Y'all right here. There. Now I think you can see good. Here's our giraffe, and here's our pieces for her. And I now have me a trash can right here under the table, so I don't have to have that bag hanging over there. Alrighty, so that we're going to use on our sloth, I believe. These colors right here I pulled out for that. We may put some of them in here. Who knows? You know, who knows? Who knows what we're going to do, right? I thought I've got this little tiny scrap piece of this. See that? It's got zebras. I thought we'd put that on Zelda somewhere, because, you know, after all, she's a zebra, right? Alrighty, let's see what we got we can pull out here and use. Oh, I need to get us a glue stick. Hold on. Alright, got us a new glue stick here to start coloring. Let's start our coloring. Alright, here's the left ear and the left inner ear right here. So let's do our left ear with this, and you have to, I'm gonna put this on the back side, okay? Is that right? No? Okay, I have to reverse this, so I'm gonna have to trim around it. Close on each piece around. So, yes, this way. Yes, you have to turn them over. All right. Then we're going to do this right here. And like I said, these pieces are smaller than our original giraffe. So, then we'll put this down. And let's do the left inner ear. I can still see this well enough to cut it out. I hear the birds out there singing, you all. I do. I hear the birds. Means it's spring. Oh, somehow I got that one backwards. Alright, let's do it this way. Needs to go this way. Now then. I can use this one on the other side. As I use them, I'm going to put them over here into the trash. Let's see. The right ear and the right inner ear. There's the inner ear. And then let's do the right ear with a different color. Let's go with this orange right here. One of y'all mentioned I should use the Wonder Under or the iron-on fusible, and then draw them on the paper and so forth. I find it easier for these pieces when I'm doing this just to use the glue stick, because the pieces are so tiny and I don't have to trace them. I've got them printed. So I just find it a little easier to do it this way. But that method would work wonderfully for this. So by all means, use that if that's your choice to use. If that's what you want to do, then I say go for it. Y'all, I'm just picking up fabrics out of my little thing right here, and going with it. No rhyme, no reason, no nothing. That's what makes them scrappy. Okay? That's what makes these pieces scrappy. And I did find out to reverse them. If I put it right side up on the back side, it cuts out the right way. But you all do it however works for you the best. If it works better for you to print them out on something else, and then press them, then do that. I just find this for these works a little better. That go that way. It should go that way. Okay, that one's backwards. Maybe I just had it up too high. There it is. Yeah, I just had it up a little higher. Alright, now then. Maybe that's the wrong one. No, this is it. Okay. Y'all, I'm getting all discombobulated here. Confused. All confused. This is why you never throw away little pieces of fabric, you all. You save all your tiny little pieces. This right here, because you may need that color in a picture that we're coloring. I love these designs. Y'all check her out. So Many Designs by Jackie, I believe it is. Put a link in the description box. You can't miss her. She's got so many that she has gifted to us. And we are going to start a quilt made with t-shirts and all of her designs really soon. And we'll just keep doing her designs one every now and again. And hope y'all don't get bored with this. If you do and you're not watching, then I'll move on to something else and I won't video all of them, but I am going to do them all. Or maybe I'll spread out the videos and throw some other things in there. I want to do some okay, there's the eyes. I'm gonna hang on to those for a minute. I want to do some bags with you all, and of course we've got our 2 quilts that we're doing. So I need to know what pieces go where because I don't have that. All right, I'm gonna finish up Jill, and I'm gonna finish up Zelda because you've seen me do those too. Okay. You see me do them larger. I'm going to finish those 2 up, and I'll come back when we get ready to do our sloth because I don't want this video to be, 3 hours. Okay, so I'll be back when we get ready to do our sloth. All right, I told you I'd bring you back before we did our sloth. Here are these 2. I've got them colored. Look here, there's the zebra. Hold him up there so y'all can see him. Isn't he cute? I should put him on my board, shouldn't I? Maybe I can put them on here like this. Now maybe y'all can see them. There you go. Now you can see them. There's our zebra. Scoot it over just a little bit because it'll fit kind of like this on the pocket. Kind of like that on the pocket. There you go. Now you can see them. Don't they look pretty? I love them. Love, 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 love them. I love them. They're going to be so cute on these pockets. Just so cute on this white overall jumpsuit on the pockets, and then you'll be able to wear any color shirt you might want to wear, because it's going to go, because there's every color conceivable in these. Okay, so that's our 2 front pocket pieces. They've not been stitched, but they've been colored in. Okay, now then, here's our sloth. We're going to start with the piece to go across right here in the center. That is our tree trunk that he's hanging on. Okay, and I thought I would use this piece right here because it just had pretty colors. Kind of looked like a tree trunk, possibly would look. So I'm going to measure this, and then I'm going to cut this with the rotary cutter. And I'm going to cut my piece the width of this ruler right here, just the width of this fabric, and then the rest of it I will put in my scraps. Okay, those are our pieces. So we'll lay this down here, and we'll just cut this off right here, right like that. Okie doke, there we go. Now then, this is for our tree trunk, and maybe some leaves or something to hang down. I don't know yet. I'll put that away. All right, so let's put this across here, and let's put a little dip or 2 in it to the top of it. I'm just going to come over here and cut it about right there, and then I'm going to come right here like this. I'm just going to fold it in 2, and I'm just going to kind of make it look like a tree trunk with some dips. And let's do the same thing on this side. Let's see what this looks like. Looks like more like a, it's not perfect that way. Alrighty, here's this. Now then, for this, we put it down first, and then we put all of these pieces on top of it. Okay, so let's glue this down. Right like that. Okay, now then, here are all of our pieces. There's the eyes, the mask, the right arm, the leg arm, the head. Well, let's start with his head, I guess. We'll start out with his head. Let's see if we can find something here to make his head. It's kind of a light color. Let's see, what have I got here? Let's do this light blue. Make his head light blue. These are just some fat quarters I picked up somewhere just to have for this purpose. Whoops. Come back here now. Come back here. See, how does this go? Oh, it goes all the way up here. Okay, yeah, all right, it goes right like this. All right, there's his head. Now then, I've got all kinds of fabrics here. Let's see. His mask, I guess, goes right in here. Is that what they're calling his mask? Let me look here and see. Yes. Okay. This was what I wanted, the light blue. So we'll just go in and put it over. I wanted that dark though. Alright, so I'll tell y'all what I'm going to do here. Alright, I wanted this purple at the very top. So I'm going to take this head piece right here. And this is the top. I'm going to cut this out again. Okay. Now then, I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to lay it on here. Let me mark this where this goes, and then we're going to figure out how to do this. Tuck this underneath here, about right there. All right. Let's see if this works, y'all. Do this right like this. There we go. Is that right? No, not really. All right, we're going to start over. Okay? We're going to start all over. I cut that head off that, didn't I? I did. I should not have done that. Well, I've got this piece I can use for my head pattern. All right, let's see what she says. Maybe you ought to read the directions. Assemble the head, mask, outer eyes, eyes, nose, and mouth. Head, the mask, all right. Okay, here's the head. So we need to cut it out of the purple. Is it big enough? It's not quite big enough. So we're in a pickle. So we'll use this piece because this one is big enough. Now then, okay, now then. Put our head back on. And it goes right like this. It's our head. Now then we're going to cut our mask out. Just save that piece for something else. Our mask needs to be the light blue. So let's cut us another piece of this. We'll get it all figured out here in a minute. Yeah, we will. Now then, the mask goes right like this. Okay, that's the way this goes. All right, now then, the head, the mask, the eyes. I want this down here to be light colored. So I'm going to cut a piece right there and make that light colored. Yes, I am. If I made it green. What if I made it green? You think that would work? Let's make it green. Okay, so here's the head. Alright, now then, I think that's kind of got what I was going for. A little bit better. Alright, now then, let's see. The eyes. Oh, here's all these little teeny tiny pieces. The eyes, the nostril, the left eye. Alright. The outer left eye. These go like this. And this needs to be, let's do this dark blue. And these I'm going to do the same, the outer left eye and the outer right eye. And then the eye itself is, I guess, black or brown. This goes about right there. This one goes about right there. There we go. His nose is black. Let me see if I've got some blacks over here. We need that for this. Here we go. We'll use this black piece right here for these little facial features. We just need a little piece. This is the white of the eye. And I may just stitch that because it's so, look how tiny it is. I don't know that I could stitch around that. Now then. Let's see, I've got a little piece of gray. Let's use that. For his nose. Hope he turns out looking all right, y'all. Right now, I'm not too sure. He looks kind of funky. This right here may have to be changed to another color. Just not liking that at all. I think I'm gonna go with this white. Let it come up under that piece right there. Mercy, the wind is knocking things about. Woo! Stuff's going flying, y'all. Got the windows open up here. I see dust just a-flying around up here. Took these pieces. I thought I was through with them. And I put them over here, and now I can't find them. There it is. That's its head. Top part. I want. Is this the bottom part? Yes. Okay. Let's see if this right here, I believe it's going to do better. Yes. Still not a huge fan, but it's better than the green. Now then, cut his nose out. What did I do with it? Here, it's his nose. And it goes right here. Maybe once I get his nose on, he'll look better. Maybe it's just what he's missing. It's just missing his nose. Yeah, that helped him a lot. Okay. Now then, his eyes we're going to do with this black. And then we'll use our white thread and we'll stitch where the white of the eye goes. Just with a little satin stitch. And this eye goes right there in the center. That was the left eye. It goes over here. I really don't know what the difference is. They're both just little circles. One may be a little different shape. That one's just too big. We gotta cut him down some. Alright. Now then, there's his eyes. Mercy. I didn't cut his. What did I cut? I don't know what I cut, y'all. His nose. I don't know what I cut. Anyway, we got two eyes. They look fine. So there you go. We're going to go with that. The top of his nose, I'm just going to mark right here because we will go over that with our white zigzag stitch. The top of his nose right there. And the top of his eyes right here. We're going to go over with our zigzag stitch. In the very center of the eye, we'll do a stitch. Okay? Alright. And the nostrils, we will do stitches for those as well because they are tiny, tiny, tiny. Alright. Now then, on to some of our bigger pieces that we can see what we're doing. Yes, on to some of our larger pieces. Oh, his mouth. Right and left pieces of his mouth. And we're going to do those the same as his nose, that gray. We got this little piece right here and it'll just fit. And we're going to see if these pieces will work. If they're too tiny, then we'll just zigzag this. But we will have our pieces to show us where to zigzag. Okay. Comes out like that right there. This goes right here. Alright, those are tiny, 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 tiny pieces, aren't they? Let's see if we can get them on here till they'll stick down. This is what happens when you make it a lot smaller than it was originally intended. Some of your pieces just are too tiny to work with. And if that is the case, You just have to figure out another way to get them on there. You know, I'm just going to zigzag that because there's no way I can stitch around it because it's basically just 2 or 3 little threads. So, now then, on to something else. On to something else. His right leg is right down here at the bottom. That's this one right here. And we're going to do it out of this right here. Now this one I believe I can cut out and get stuck on there good. I do. I think I can. Alright, there's his right leg. That one was easy enough, wasn't it? And here's his right arm, which goes right up here. This one will go right like this. And let's do it out of this. Yeah, let's do it out of this one right here. This goes over the top of this right here, okay? And it's going to go under that right there. Right like that, okay? Doke. Now then, his claws, I'm just going to take black thread and do zigzags, wider and then narrow, wider and narrow, wider and narrow to make them pointed, okay? Because these are so tiny by the time I get them cut out, and there's no way to really stitch around them. They're too hard to work with. So we're just going to stitch those on, okay? He's got claws on all, or his toes. He's a 3-toed sloth. They're his toes, I guess. Technically, they're toes. Alright, his upper body. And it goes underneath this right here. I need to cut this down some, you can be able to see it. His upper body, let's make it this blue right here. Well, I'm just picking this up and going with it, you know, because they're supposed to be. We could go with this. Let's go with this because it's a good size piece here. This is supposed to go underneath all of this, right like that, and that, and that. All right, you'll see how that goes. All right. There we go. We got that. Now then, let's do his lower body because his arm goes on his body down here. And so does his leg. Lower body, let's see. Let's do this piece right here. This also goes underneath the tree trunk, just a little bit. Okay. There's that. We've got a little tiny sliver right here that needs to be a little bit darker, something. So we could go with this little piece of red right here. And it needs to go underneath that. Right, like that. And underneath this leg right here. This was not on there, but it looks like it's supposed to be, and so I just kind of added it. Didn't have a piece for that, but when I traced it out and I looked at her picture, it looked like it was supposed to be there. So alright, I think we're good. Not sure. I think we've got them all down there. Alright, now we've got to do our arm and our leg, and that's all. 2 more pieces. Here's our left leg and here's our left arm. So let's see what we want to do our arm and our leg out of. Let's do one out of this. Let's do the leg out of this one. arm. This right here might not be big enough. It is not. And what about this piece? This one's big enough. We'll do it out of this. There again, the arm has got 2 lines right here, so you cut on the outer line and then it goes underneath this right here. Okay, goes under, this goes over. That goes under like that, and that goes over right like that. Look how cute he's gonna be once we get him all stitched down, all these extra little stitches. You know, we got several little stitches to do on him. Oh my goodness, I think he turned out cute. I think he turned out cute. Put all that back there because that's all of our scraps. You know, we have scraps. Okay, I'm going to take these off. I'm going to take those over to the machine. And I'm going to take this one to the machine. First, I'm going to put him up here so y'all can see it. Look at it. Isn't he cute? You get his little toes out in here. You know, here and all the way around. Get all this stitched in like it's supposed to be. And we get him on, and then we'll put him on our overalls. Isn't he precious? These are going to be the cutest overalls ever. They're going to be the cutest ever. I love how he turned out. I do. All right. I'll be back and I'll meet y'all over here at the machine. Okay, we're back. It took a few minutes, a couple hours, and this little sloth, some fussing and cussing and bobbing changing and some so forth and so ons. But I finally got it. I did. I did not show y'all how I did this in here because that's where I did my fussing and cussing and y'all didn't want to see that. Because I had a seam ripper and tweezers and oh yes. But anywho, we got it done. Finally. These are literally just zigzag stitches. This right in here, they're just zigzags. I started wider and narrowed it down as I made my stitch. Same with this right here. I did this side, started wider and came out. And the whites of the eyes, the black of the eyes, I made little circles with zigzag stitches. This is embroidery thread. I just looped it and stitched it on. And we're going to cut that in a minute at the end. About to lose my voice all of a sudden. All right, now then, for this, I'm going to cut in here, cut him around. You know how we do. We just cut around, leave us a little edge. And I did end up putting one layer of flannel behind each one to give them some stability. They're not heavy like they are if I'm putting them on sweatshirts, but it does give them a little stability that way. And this, we are not cutting our sloth's hair or our zebra's mane until we have them on our overalls. Like I said, I'm just cutting around this. Okay, there he is. And let's let's just leave that there. It won't hurt a thing. We're just going to leave this little bit right there, okay? So there he is. He'll go on the back. Put that in our trash bin there. Here's our zebra. He turned out just adorable. Yes, he did. I'm going to use these better scissors. Those are paper scissors, and I don't... We're getting this one right here cut out. Pull this back to the inside. There's our zebra. Got him cut out. We got one more, our giraffe. Oh, and I forgot to do this. I need to take that back over to the machine and stitch with brown right here and right down here for our stem for our leaves. These leaves are just hanging out here in midair. I'm just going to do a zigzag stitch. Bring y'all down so you can see. I'm going to draw me a line right here, just like this. Go up to the mouth, come out of the mouth to right there. And I'm just going to do a zigzag stitch right down through there with brown thread to make it look like a branch. And I'll be right back when I get this stitched, okay? Okay, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? That didn't take me but just a second. Alright, now then, let's cut Jill out. Jill or Janice or Julie or whatever you want to name her. She's yours. You can name her whatever you want to. Okie doke, there she is. Isn't she cute? She's little. She's a little giraffe. I'm going to trim this up right here. Just because I think we ought to. Alright, now we can toss this in the trash or the scrap pile. There's good scrap pieces on here. Look at there. We'll go that way. Put that back there in the scraps. Alright, now then, let's get y'all back just a little bit. We're going to lay these on here. Here's our pockets, and I took them loose so that I could stitch them on here good, okay? All right, we got to get them on here the way that, so they'll lay pretty and fit on here. All right. The zebra head's a little bit bigger, but that's all right. It's fine. It's fine and dandy. All right, handy dandy glue stick, right? Handy dandy glue stick. And we're gonna glue all this down. Heavy amount of glue this time. Yes, a good amount of glue. Right there. Zelda, Zolly, Zoe, whatever you want to name her, you can make it a him. Zebedee or Zachary or something. You can. Get all I can out of this one, then I'll get us another one. Alright, that's all I can get out of that one. Let me grab us another one here. I've got one right here. One on here. Not like that. You know, I think it needs a couple more leaves. What do y'all think? Maybe not. Time I get all this trimmed, that won't make this one look that much bigger than this one. Alright, we got those glued down. Now let's glue our sloth on the back. And then we're going to stitch around them, stitch our pockets back on, and then you know what? We'll be done. We're going to pull this up to the top right there and get it in the middle. And this branch right here, we're just going to just kind of curve it around there. Just kind of like that on both sides. And then we may come in here with some leaves and things hanging down from it. So I told y'all I had to rip out some. Look at all my little extra threads back here that are not really where they're supposed to be. Y'all, these are so fun to do. They really are, and they're relaxing. Oh my goodness. If y'all like to color, just color with fabric. Color with fabric. If you like to color, you'll love coloring with fabric. Yes, you will. You will love fabric coloring. Oh, this one's empty now. It's all right. All right, now then. Throw that one away. I'll have to get us out a new one next time. All right, let's see if we can find us some of this maybe. put some leaves down through here. Maybe just some on the branch. Let's see what kind of green fabrics we've got over here in our scraps. Here's our scraps. There's a piece of brown. There's some green. It's a piece of that. There's this green too. There's a green. Here's lots of greens right here. There's a green. Kind of a brown. Don't see anymore. I'm not crazy about those fabrics. They're not real good quality. I use those more for a crafting project and not a sewing project. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. And we'll make us some leaves here. That's blue. Yeah, I like these leaves here. What do y'all think? I think it adds a little bit. I think it adds a little touch to this. here's where you come in. You got to play with them and see what you like. Just kind of play here. Another one up there at the top. It does. But let's see what we've got we can cut it out of. I think that looks good. Maybe one or two up at the top. What do y'all think about that? I kind of think that added a little bit to his branch there. Let me grab us a different glue stick. Alright, we got us a new glue stick here. There we go. Now then, what do y'all think about that? That's the back. We're going to go over and stitch white thread, blanket stitch, all the way around all of our pieces, including our little leaves. Okay, so you notice I just blanket stitched this part in here. I didn't do this outside because that is going to be just onto our overalls. These are so cute, you all. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I cannot wait for it to get warm weather so I can wear them because they are adorable. Go ahead and cut that part of her hair. This I want to be able to hold in good while I'm stitching, so I'm not going to cut it just yet. Okay, I'm going to go stitch, and I'll be back when they're all finished, because that's all we have to do, you all. And then they're done. Yes, they are. Then they'll be done. All right, we got one more thing to do before they're finished, and that's we got to trim up their little hair right here. Got to trim this right here up. And on our zebra, we got to trim up his mane right here. Y'all, I just think that just made these plain little white overalls just so stinking cute. You know, you just take plain things and decorate them. There you go. Look at that. Now then. Look at there. Doesn't he look cute? Look at that now. He's all trimmed up. Look at him. My two favorites. Yes, y'all, I can't wait to wear these. I cannot wait to wear these. And these I have tried on, and these do fit. So, and there's our little sloth with some fuzzy hair. There's his little fuzzy head. There's the back. And here's the front. Trying to hold out the pockets so y'all can see them. There they are. I love them. Love, love, love. He's taken all day long to do this. But these are going to be so much fun to wear this summer. And like I said, any color shirt will go. So you just grab a shirt and go with it because it's going to go. Doesn't matter what color it is because it's going to match. It is. We're going to do a lot more of these color with fabric videos. I love them. I love to do them. They're so much fun. You just get to play, and they are so much fun just to color with fabric. We've got t-shirts that we're going to do. We've got t-shirt pieces to make a quilt. We've got our 100 modern quilt blocks to do. We've got our cards quilt blocks to do. We've got, oh my goodness, we've got so much to do and so little time to do it in. Yes, we do. But this is going to be all for this one. So, you all remember, as always, like, share, share these videos. Put them on your Facebook page. Put them on your Pinterest boards. Send them emails. Send them, well, however y'all want to share them. Share them, share them, share them, share them. And hit that thumbs up button. That really helps a lot. And if you've not subscribed, you want to do that because you don't want to miss out on all the fun that we're going to have. I've got bags to make. I've got Easter stuff to do. You don't want to miss any of that. So that's going to be all for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.